secretion, gastric hormone. Okay, I am going to cover this topic under these headings, that is introduction, history of hormones, cell secreting hormones, and classification of hormones, description of each and every hormones, applied physiology of GIT hormones. Okay, let's first heading our first heading, that is introduction. What is gastrointestinal hormone? What is GI hormone? Gastrointestinal hormones are chemical messengers that regulate intestinal and pancreatic function, including regulation of secretion, motility, absorption and digestion. Okay, these hormones are secreted by endocrine cells, which are widely distributed throughout the gastrointestinal mucosa and pancreas. Okay, hormones are chemical messengers which are secreted by the endocrine cells, which are distributed throughout the gastrointestinal mucosa and pancreas. Although these hormones were initially described as solely the endocrine product, previously it is described as a solely endocrine product, but subsequent studies shown that they can act in autocrine or paracrine fashion to affect cellular function. Okay, GI hormone may also serve as a transmitting agent for nervous impulse discharge into blood vessels after the nervous stimulation. So GI hormone are also under the nervous stimulation. Okay, so what is autocrine, what is paracrine, what is endocrine? I think everyone knows, but here this short diagram you can understand what is meaning of autocrine. Cells have receptor for their own secreted factors. Okay, here you can appreciate the cells have receptors for their own secreted receptors, means autocrine. When cells act on itself, it is called autocrine. Auto means itself. Cells have receptor for their own secreted factor. Here you can appreciate that these are the factor for their own secreted factor. Example is liver regeneration, or through intrauterine life, embryonic cells are also autocrine in fashion. Paracrine cells respond to secretion of nearby cells. Here you can appreciate cells secreted and act on nearby cells. Here the nearby cells are the target cell. In autocrine, cell itself is a target cell. Okay, cells secreted the signaling molecule and which act on the target cell. Endocrine cells respond to factors. Example of paracrines are like cytokines and mediators. Inflammatory mediators released from one cell act on the target cell. And endocrine cells respond to factors like hormones produced by the distant cell. Okay, here the cells secreted by the endocrine and it circulated hormones circulated in the blood, and it acts on the distant cells present in the body. Okay, so these are the autocrine, paracrine and endocrine. And endocrine secretion is called the hormones. Here you can understand the difference between the autocrine and paracrine. Autocrine means relating to a cell's produce substance that has an effect on the cell by which it is secreted, means cells act on itself. Okay, and paracrine on the adjacent cell, means relating to the hormone which has effect only in the vicinity of the gland secreting it or the nearby target cells. Okay, example, cytokine and growth factors are the main types of signaling molecules involved, and here paracrine involves the neurotransmitter and hormones. Okay, target is the cells of production, and here the target is the cells in closer proximity. And autocrine cell differentiation in the early embryo occurs through the autocrine signaling, and paracrine signal transmission through the synaptic gap junction occurs through the paracrine signaling. Okay, I hope by this slide you can understand between the difference between the autocrine and paracrine. Okay, earlier it is believed that the regulatory mechanism were controlled by the nervous system, but later there are numerous chemicals found. Name of the hormones were found in the blood. Okay, hormones play an integral role in most of the regulatory mechanism in the our body. Means not only by nervous system, it is under hormonal control also. So our main objective of this topic is learning of the hormone. Okay. History. Bayliss and Starling in 1902 discovered the first GIT hormone, that is secretin. So secretin is the first hormone which is discovered, and it is discovered by the Bayliss and Starling in the 1902. Gregory and Tracy in 1964. After 62 years, gastrin is discovered. Okay, by the Gregory and Tracy. Okay, then Yellow and Benson invented the radioimmunoassay to estimate the quantity of hormone. Okay, then in 1966, then in 1996, Jobs and Mudd, chemical nature of secretin and cholecystokinin and a group of other hormones are discovered by the Jobs and Mudd. So first hormone which is discovered is secretin, and then after that 62 years, in 64, gastrin is discovered. Then quantity of hormone discovered by the Yellow and Benson, and the secretin and cholecystokinin, chemical nature of secretin and cholecystokinin is discovered by the Jobs and Mudd in 1996. Okay, now coming to our next heading, that is cell secreting hormones. What are the cells which secrete the hormone called? Okay, first is the enteroendocrine cells. Entero means intestine. Enteroendocrine cells, endocrine cells which are present in the intestine. Enteroendocrine cells are specialized cells found within the gastrointestinal tract. Okay, entero means gastrointestinal tract. So cells which are found in the gastrointestinal tract are called the enteroendocrine cells, and stomach and pancreas. Okay, they produce and release hormones in response to number of stimuli. The hormones may be released into the bloodstream to generate systemic effects and may be distributed as a local messenger. Okay, so enteroendocrine cells are the endocrine cells which are present in the GI tract, stomach and pancreas, which secrete the number of hormones in response to stimuli. They may also stimulate a nervous response. Enteroendocrine cells in the intestinal epithelium are most abundant form of the endocrine cell. So these are the most abundant form of the endocrine cell. Then also they are only the 1% of that epithelium. So these cells are present in the epithelium, but then also the only 1% of epithelium is the enteroendocrine cells, and it is the most abundant form of the endocrine cells. So there are three types of the endocrine cell. First is the enteroendocrine, then next is the neuroendocrine, and third is the Apert cells, and Apert cells is also a type of the neuroendocrine, and third one is the enterochromaffin cells. Here in this diagram you can appreciate this is the enteroendocrine cells, which is biogenic amine, which secrete the biogenic amine and the polypeptides, which is a hormone, and it present in the epithelium. 1% of epithelium is covered by the enteroendocrine cells. Okay, now next cell, neuroendocrine. Neuroendocrine cells are the cells that receive the neuronal input. Here the name itself suggests neuro means it receives the neuronal input. Neurotransmitter released by the nerve cells or neurosecretory cell. What is the neuronal input? The neurotransmitter which released by the nerve and the neurosecretory cells. As a consequence of this input, release the message molecule, that is hormone, into the blood. Okay, so through the neurotransmitter there is a release of hormone into the blood, so it is called the neuroendocrine cells. In this way they bring about an integration between the nervous system and endocrine system. Neuroendocrine means through these cells there is an integration between the nervous system and endocrine system. A process is known as the neuroendocrine integration. What is the example of this neuroendocrine? The adrenal medulla. Adrenal medulla, what is the adrenal medulla? It is the innermost part of the adrenal gland which secrete the adrenaline to the blood. How this adrenaline released? By the sympathetic activation or the autonomic nervous system activation. Okay, so here you can see there is a through the sympathetic division of the autonomic nervous system activation, there is a release, there is activation of the adrenal medulla through which release of the adrenaline hormone. So this is under the nervous and hormonal control. So this is the example of neuroendocrine cells. Okay, the major center of neuroendocrine integration is the body is found in the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland. Okay, so major center present in the hypothalamus and pituitary gland. Here the hypothalamic neurosecretory cells release factors to the blood. Okay, some of these factors releasing hormone release at the hypothalamic median eminence and control the secretion of the pituitary hormone. Okay, so some of the hypothalamic hormones control the secretion of pituitary gland and some others are directly acting on the blood, that is oxytocin and vasopressin. Okay, so major center of neuroendocrine integration in the body is found in the hypothalamus and pituitary gland. Some of the hypothalamic secretion like act on the directly on the pituitary gland and some on the directly into the blood, that is oxytocin and vasopressin. So Apert cells, what is Apert cell? Apert cell also considers a part of the neuroendocrine system. Apert cells are neuroendocrine cells. So Apert cells is a cell which is also a part of the neuroendocrine cells. What is this name derived from the amine precursor uptake, and decarboxylation. These cells that manufacture amine in addition to polypeptide. Okay, so these produce the amine in addition to polypeptide, found in lungs, other organs, and in addition to GIT. Other than GIT, also present in lungs and brain, can form carcinoid tumor. So if there is a number of Apert cells is more, so it is called the carcinoid tumor or the epidoma. Okay, Apert cells, which were named by the scientist A.G.E. Peirce, who developed the Apert concept in early 1960s. Amine precursor uptake. So these cells uptake the high uptake of the amine precursor. Okay, so how the Apert cells synthesize the hormone? These Apert cells uptake the high amine precursor, that is 5-hydroxytryptophan and dihydroxyphenylalanine, HTP and DOPA. So it uptake the high amine precursor, and this amine precursor is then decarboxylated by the decarboxylase and converting into the amine, and from this amine there is a hormone is synthesized. So these Apert cells this Apert cells name is derived because it amine precursor uptake, because it gains the many amine precursor, and this amine is then converted by the decarboxylation into the amine, and this amine is finally converted into the hormones. Okay, so Apert cells is also considered as the neuroendocrine cells. Third is the enterochromaffin cell. So there are three types of the cell secreting hormone. First is the enteroendocrine, second is the neuroendocrine, and third is the enterochromaffin cells. Enterochromaffin cells which secrete the serotonin is called the enterochromaffin cell. One more type of cells is present, that is enterochromaffin like cells. Enterochromaffin like cells secrete the histamine. Okay, so here completed the cell secreting hormone. Now next, okay, in this slide you can understand the difference between the nervous and hormonal control. So regulatory mechanism is not only under the nervous control, it is again it is also under the hormonal control. So what is the difference between these two control? Here in this chart you can understand. Okay, hormonal control releases the hormones and chemicals. Nervous control releases the nervous and electrical impulses. Okay, hormonal control is carried by the glands, and nervous control carried by the chemical transmitter. Amount of time needed to work, hormonal control long time is needed to work, and nervous control quick acting. Okay, and how long the effect lasts? Hormonal control long time, it is last for the long time, and nervous control only for the short time. Okay, response can bring about the several response. Okay, the hormonal control can bring the several response, but nervous control act specifically. Okay, example, a single hormone can bring about several different response, and here nervous control very specific, some act on the single muscle fiber only. Okay, so one of the main roles of the nervous system in digestion is to stimulate the release of hormones. Okay, so in digestive system, what is the role of nervous system? To stimulate the release of hormone. Okay, I hope everything got it except Subhendu. Subhendu is writing blah 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 blah. It's okay if one of the students not understanding, I can't do anything for them. Everything is clear till now? Now coming to the classification, GIT hormone is classified as a gastrin family, secretin family, and others. What is gastrin family? Gastrin and cholecystokinin. In secretin, glucagon, glycantin, VIP and GIP. VIP means vasoactive intestinal peptide, and GIP is gastric inhibitory peptide. Others, peptide YY, ghrelin, motilin, somatostatin, neurotensin, substance P, GRP, bombacin, and glucagon, gonilin. In every hormone, I am going to cover each and every hormone in detail. Our first hormone which I am going to cover in detail is gastrin hormone. It is very important hormone, and it is most commonly asked question in university exam. Gastrin. What is gastrin? It is already covered when I was taking lecture of GI stomach. Gastrin, it is secreted by G cells, which is present in stomach in the pyloric antral region of the stomach. What are the parts of stomach? Can anyone tell me what are the parts of stomach? There are 3 parts of stomach. Please enumerate the name of those 3 parts: pylorus, cardiac, fundus body, and pylorus. And pylorus is divided into 2 parts, that is pyloric antrum and pyloric canal. So G cells is mainly present in the pyloric region, pyloric antral region. It is flask shaped, and granules present. Through these granules, this release of the gastrin. Okay. Also, hypothalamus, anterior pituitary, medulla, and islet of Langerhans, fetal Langerhans, and through the vagus sciatic nerve stimulation, this gastrin is released. Structure. Structure. Gastrin cells are secreted by the Apert cells. It is polypeptide in nature. There are three types, that is G14, G17 and G34. G17 is the principal form. Half time 2 to 3 minutes it is metabolized in the kidney and the small intestine. Here you can appreciate this is a G cell which secrete the gastrin. Okay. The G cells mainly present in the pyloric antral region. It is present in the stomach. Gastrin. Gastrin is a peptide hormone. It is a polypeptide hormone that stimulates the secretion of gastric acid by the parietal cells of the stomach and aids in gastric motility. Okay, so this gastrin is help in the secretion of HCl by stimulating the parietal cells of the stomach. It is released by the G cells in the antrum of stomach, duodenum and pancreas. Other than pyloric antrum, it is also present in the duodenum and pancreas. It binds to cholecystokinin B receptors to stimulate the release of histamine in enterochromaffin-like cells. It induces the insertion of potassium hydrogen ATPase pumps into the apical membrane of the parietal cells, which in turn increases the hydrogen release. This is discussed in mechanism of HCl secretion. Release is inhibited by the high acidic pH. So whenever there is high acidic pH, there are some hormones released like somatostatin, GIP, VIP, which decreases the gastrin secretion. Stimulation of gastrin. Okay, stimulation increases by the peptides and amino acid, phenylalanine and tryptophan. Okay, so whenever there is peptides and amino acid present in the lumen, the stimulation increases. Sita and Soumyakant, you are so late. You are saying good afternoon to me right now. Stimulation, everything is already discussed in lecture of stomach. Here it is like revision class of gastrin hormone. In lumen, peptides and amino acid, phenylalanine and tryptophan is present, so their stimulation increases, or if there is a distension of pyloric antrum, then also stimulation increases. This is described by these two theories, hidden hand pouch and Pavlov's pouch. I hope everyone know what is hidden hand pouch and Pavlov's pouch. Who can tell me what is the hidden hand pouch? What is hidden hand pouch? And stimulation also increases by the neural vagal stimulation. Vagal stimulation, there is release of acetylcholine, that is neurotransmitter, which helps in release of the gastric hormone. So here you can see that this is the neuroendocrine cells, because neuroendocrine in nature. Okay, vagal stimulation, acetylcholine, then there is release of the gastrin, more release of the gastrin hormone. So this is the neuroendocrine in nature. Okay, I know gastric juice analysis. So what is the difference between the hidden hand pouch and the Pavlov's pouch? And if there is a calcium epinephrine is also present, there is a stimulation of the gastrin increases. Sakshi means you are right today. Modified Pavlov's pouch is the hidden hand pouch. Actual hidden hand pouch, Pavlov used to demonstrate different phase of the gastric secretion. Both are used for to demonstrate the different phase of the gastric secretion, but there is a difference between the Pavlov's pouch and hidden hand pouch. What is that difference between the hidden hand and Pavlov's pouch? Completely separated from main. No, Milini, you are wrong. It is not completely separated from the main portion of stomach. Pavlov is to different. Last, as you are saying, Pavlov's pouch is used to demonstrate different phase. Yeah, both pouch, hidden hand pouch and midden Pavlov's pouch, both are used to demonstrate the different phase of gastric secretion. But what is that main difference between these two pouches? It was written in that slide also. Bickel pouch is denervated pouch. Yes, Bickel, not nickel pouch. Bickel pouch is Beckel's pouch. Beckel's pouch is denervated pouch. Pavlov's pouch is highly supplied by nerve fiber. Not, you can not say highly, but you can say Pavlov pouch, Bickel's. There is a difference between the Pavlov's pouch hidden and pouch is, in Pavlov's pouch both blood supply and nerve supply intact. Yes, Subhendu, you are right. Hidden hand pouch does not have the parasympathetic supply. It does not have the nerve supply, parasympathetic nerve supply. Yes, hidden hand pouch does not have the parasympathetic nerve supply, but it has the blood supply. Okay. Okay. Now, how the gastric secretion decreases? Gastric secretion decreases when there is a acid in the lumen. How it is increases? When there is a peptide or amino acid in the lumen, but when there is a acid in the lumen, by the negative feedback effect, the gastric secretion is decreases. Somatostatin hormone released. Here in this diagram you can see when there is a increased acid in the stomach, there is a negative, by the negative feedback G cells secrete the less gastrin, so there is a decreased secretion of the gastrin. And through the intestinal phase, as it is already discussed, secretin, VIP, GIP, glucagon, calcitonin, all are secreted by the intestine, which has the inhibitory effect on the gastrin release. Okay. So this is the regulation of gastric secretion, or you can say increase. What are the factors which increases the gastric secretion, and what are the factors that decreases the gastric secretion? Now, what is the function of gastrin? Stimulate the gastric acid and pepsin secretion. It is the most important function. It is stimulate the gastric acid and pepsin secretion. Trophic secretion, growth of the gastric mucosa and the intestinal mucosa, and stimulate the gastric motility and contraction of muscle at the gastroesophageal junction. Okay, contraction of muscle at the gastroesophageal junction. Cardiac sphincter prevent the reflux, and here the cardiac sphincter present will prevent the food into the esophagus, so it prevents the reflux esophagitis. So there is a role of gastrin in contraction of esophageal junction and on the cardiac sphincter. Okay, I hope everyone is getting me. No one is feeling bored, because this topic is slightly bored. Everything you have to mug it up. What is the function of gastrin? Other functions are stimulate the exocrine pancreas secretion. Exocrine, what are the parts of pancreas? Exocrine and endocrine. What are the exocrine part? Acinus, Pranjal, very good. Acini, very good. Ankit, Shraddha, acini, yes, this is the exocrine part. And endocrine, that is the islet of Langerhans, or the endocrine part, which stimulate the insulin secretion. Okay, stimulate the, so it stimulate the on the exocrine part as well as the endocrine part, like insulin secretion. It stimulate the mass movement of the large intestine, colony contraction that initiate the gastrocolic reflex defecation after meal. Okay, so after meal, if there is a defecation, that is called the gastrocolic reflex. It will be covered in detail in movement of the GI wall. Okay, stimulate the histamine secretion from the enterochromaffin like cells. Here in this chart, this can be summarized, the action of gastric. So whenever there is a food in the stomach, means gastric distension, product of protein digestion, peptides and amino acid, or through the vagal stimulation, that is non-cholinergic stimulation of the G cells of the stomach. Okay, these G cells of a stomach secrete the gastrin, and these gastrin secretion stimulate the parietal cells of the stomach to release the HCl. Okay, but whenever there is a increased acidic secretion, acidic duodenal chyme, so it secrete the hormones for autoregulation of gastric secretion, that is the GIP, VIP, somatostatin, secretin and glucagon. These intestinal hormone regulate the secretion of gastrin, or you can say decreases the secretion of gastrin, as well as when there is a high acidic content, through the negative feedback there is a decreased secretion of the gastrin. Okay, it is very good diagram to understand the regulation and role of the gastrin. Now our next hormone which I am going to cover is cholecystokinin. Cholecystokinin, PZ, what is that PZ? Can anyone tell me what is that PZ? Sleeping, everyone sleeping? Pancreozymin, IUC, roll number 20, Ankit. Okay, so cholecystokinin, pancreozymin, earlier it was thought that the cholecystokinin, pancreozymin both are different hormone. Cholecystokinin act on gallbladder and pancreozymin acts on pancreas, but later it is discovered that the both hormones are same. So cholecystokinin, pancreozymin is called only can only be called as the cholecystokinin. Okay, so these are not two hormones, this is only one hormone, that is cholecystokinin, that has effect on the gallbladder as well as the pancreas. Greek word, it is derived from the Greek word chole. Chole means bile, cysto means sac, kinin means move. So move the bile sac. So meaning of this cholecystokinin is the move the bile sac. What is that bile sac? Is gallbladder or liver, where the in liver synthesis of bile, and gallbladder it is the storage and concentration of the bile. So movement of the bile sac is the meaning of the cholecystokinin. Source, eye cells, granular mucosal cells of duodenum and jejunum. It is also secreted from the cerebral cortex stimulation, somatic nerve stimulation from the distal ileum and colon. Structure, CCK 58, 39, 33, 12, 8 and 4. Stimuli, acid, protein, fat, digested products in the duodenum. Digested products duodenum stimulate the cholecystokinin. Initially considered two hormone, later found to be one. So cholecystokinin is not, cholecystokinin, pancreozymin is only one hormone. Now it is called as the cholecystokinin only. What is the function of this cholecystokinin? Contraction of the gallbladder, as the name itself suggests, contraction of the gallbladder. Stimulate the pancreatic secretion rich in enzyme. Stimulate the pancreatic secretion rich in enzyme. Augment the action of secretin. Cholecystokinin also augment the secretion of secretin to stimulate the liver. Inhibit the gastric motility, okay, and delays the gastric emptying. So these are the function. Stimulate the pancreatic secretion rich in enzyme. Okay, this is also covered in lecture of small intestine and large intestine. Regulation of the secretion increased by the whenever there is a acid in duodenum, so this will be increased. Product of carbohydrate, fat and protein digestion. it will be increased, mainly peptides and amino acid. So these are the cholecystokinin. Now secretin. Secretin by the Baylis, and this is the first hormone which is discovered by the Baylis and Starling in 1902. Source is the S cells, upper SI, argentaphin cells. Can anyone tell me what are the cells of small intestine? 4 major cells are small intestine. One is the argentaphin cells. This is the hint. What are other 3? These argentaphin cells secrete the secretin, upper small intestine, in duodenum. G cells, S cells, I cells. Paneth cells, goblet cells. Paneth cell, goblet cell, argentaphin cells, and undifferentiated cells. These are the main 4 cells of the small intestine. So argentaphin cells secrete the secretin, that is the S cells. Structure 27, amino acids stimulate the acid in duodenum. Okay. Stimulate secretion of pancreatic juice rich in bicarbonate. Okay. Cholecystokinin rich in enzyme, secrete the pancreatic juice rich in enzyme. Here secretin stimulate secretion of pancreatic juice rich in bicarbonate. Stimulate the bile secretion. How? By contracting the liver. Secretin is cholerectic or cholagogue? Can anyone tell me what secretin is, cholerectic or cholagogue? What is cholerectic? What is cholagogue? Cholerectic increases bile secretion. Cholagogue contraction of gallbladder. Ankit, you are not completely right. Cholerectic act on secretion, stimulate secretion of bile from. No one is telling correct answer. C.V. Sri Gupta, stimulate secretion of bile from liver. You are right. C.V. Sri, you are right. Cholagogue causes contraction of gallbladder. Roshali, you are right. Nidhi, bile salt stimulates secretion of bile from liver. Secretin is cholerectic. Okay, so secretin is cholerectin. Why cholerectic? Why? How? Because it acts on liver to secrete the bile. And cholagogue, cholecystokinin is a cholagogue because it helps in contraction of gallbladder. Cholagogue means contraction of gallbladder, means agents which causes the contraction of gallbladder is called cholagogue. Cholerectic, which acts on the contraction of liver. Okay, by both cholerectic and cholagogue helps in the bile secretion. Okay, I hope everyone getting me right now. So secretin is the cholerectic. Stimulate the bile secretion, augment the action of CCK. Secretin augment the action of the CCK to produce the pancreatic secretion rich in enzyme. Okay, reduces the gastric acid secretion and motility, contraction of the pyloric sphincter. Pyloric sphincter, contraction of the pyloric sphincter by the secretin. Be attentive in the class. Question will be asked in the last end of the slide. Regulation of the secretion. Here you can see that through the cholecystokinin there is a bicarbonate rich secretion, pancreatic secretion. Okay. Now coming to the gastric inhibitory peptide. Gastric inhibitory peptide, which is also called GIP, sources K cells which is present in jejunum and duodenum, initially called the enterogastron. Okay, question can be asked as a enterogastron. Okay, enterogastron. What is enterogastron? It is gastric inhibitory peptide. If someone will ask enterogastron, you have to tell about this GIP. Both is same. Discovered as a factor in extracts of intestine that inhibits the gastric motility and secretion of the acid. As the name itself suggests, inhibited the gastric motility. So, inhibited the secretion of acid too. Another activity is its ability to enhance the release of insulin in response to infusion of glucose dependent insulinotrophic peptide. Okay, so it also enhances the release of insulin. Regulation increases by the fat in duodenum. Vasoactive intestinal peptide. Vasoactive intestinal peptide source mucosal cells in jejunum, stimuli fatty meal. Structure polypeptide 28 amino acid. Other sites by the nerves in GIT, by the brain cerebral cortex stimulation, by the autonomic nervous system stimulation. Action: stimulate the intestinal secretion of the electrolyte and water. Vasoactive, so it causes the vasodilation, so decreases BP. Induces the smooth muscle relaxation. Smooth muscle relaxation means lower esophageal sphincter, stomach and gallbladder. Induces the relaxation of the lower esophageal sphincter, stomach and gallbladder. Stimulate the secretion of water into pancreatic juice and bile. Okay, secretion of water into pancreatic juice and bile. Inhibition of gastric acid secretion and absorption from the intestinal lumen. Okay, gastric acid secretion तो पता ही है सबको. Decreases the GI motility because name is vasoactive intestinal peptide. GIP, VIP. The role of both hormones is the decreases the GI motility and as well as decreases the gastric acid secretion. Enteroglucagon and glucagon like peptide. Okay, enterogastron is different, enteroglucagon is different. Enteroglucagon is also called and glucagon like peptide. Source कहाँ से है? Terminal small intestine and large intestine. L cells. Given the name enteroglucagon or the proglucagon derived peptides. In both pancreas and gut, 3 types of products are generated, that is GLP-1, glucagon like peptide 1, GLP-2, GLP-3. GLP-1 inhibit the gastric emptying, inhibit the gastric secretion, inhibit the pancreatic secretion, decreases the food intake. Okay, सब कुछ inhibit करें. Inhibit the emptying, inhibit the gastric secretion, inhibit the pancreatic secretion, decreases the food intake. Glucagon like peptide 2, it stimulates the proliferation of the intestinal epithelial cells. Somatostatin S cells or the delta cells from GIT mucosa. Structure SS14, SS28 more active. SS28 is more active. Somatostatin is also secreted by the hypothalamus and pancreas. It stimuli acid in the stomach because it decreases the acidity, which increases the insulin secretion. Action: secretion of gastrin, secretin and motilin decreases by the action of somatostatin. Pancreatic exocrine endocrine secretion also decreases. Gastric acid secretion and motility decreases. and gallbladder contraction decreases, precipitate the gallstone, absorption of glucose, amino acid, triglycerol also decreases. Now coming to the motilin. Motilin is the endocrinocyte. MO cells is in the mucosa proximal small intestine based on 22 amino acid sequence. In presence of motilin, there is a increased peristalsis. Here in this diagram, you can see there is a increased peristalsis, that is called the migrating motor complex or myoelectric complex. Okay, so with the help of motilin, there is a increased motilin, name itself increased motility. So there is a increased motility, precipitating controlling the pattern of smooth muscle contraction, more smooth muscle contraction in upper GI tract, and increases the migrating myoelectric complex. It is also called the housekeeping contraction. Why it is housekeeping called the housekeeping contraction? Because whatever indigested material is left will be digested in presence of motilin. So it is called the housekeeping contraction. It is mainly activated during fasting. It sweeps the stomach, okay, झाड़ू लगा देता है. It sweeps the stomach and intestine, small intestine, clear the undigested material, stimulate the production of pepsin. Okay. Ghrelin, 28 amino acid. Gray means growth. It is European name. Source endocrine cells in the stomach, especially when one is hungry. This action acts on the hypothalamus to stimulate the feeding. 15 amino acid residues. Source guanylin. It is a 15 amino acid residues. Cells of intestinal mucosa. Stimulation of guanylin. And function, it increases the chloride movement in the intestine. Now coming to the other hormones. Neurotensin. Source neurons and ileal epithelium. Okay, effects inhibit the gastric motility, ileal blood flow, because it is present in neurons and ileal epithelium. So inhibit the gastric motility and increases the ileal blood flow. GRP, gastric related peptide, vagal nerve stimulation, release and gastrin, effect on gastrin release. Guanylin, Paneth cells, secretion of chloride ion, and chymodenine present on duodenal mucosa. Effect selective secretion of chymotrypsinogen from pancreatic acinar cells. Substance P present on entire GIT. Bombacin also present on the entire GIT. Substance P increases the motility of small intestine, increases the local vasodilation, perception of pain sensation. P means perception of pain sensation. Okay. Bombacin increases the gastric secretion, increases the motility of gallbladder, and increases the motility of small intestine. Summary of hormones action: duodenal fat, acid, hypertonicity, and distension. Okay, whenever there is a duodenal fat, acid, and distension, so there is a secretin, cholecystokinin, GIP activated. Black one is the activated, and autonomic and intrinsic nerve also activated. Then these inhibit the gastric motility and gastric emptying, gastric secretion by the lower stomach, and this gastric secretion is also activated by the smell and taste of food, that is cephalic phase, by the vagus nerve. Stomach distension, protein, caffeine, and alcohol, that is a mechanical one. Then this gastrin activate the pepsinogen secretion by the chip cells and acid secretion by the parietal cells, and then these ultimately activate the pepsinogen to form pepsin. Okay, so this is the summary of action of secretin, cholecystokinin, gastric inhibitory peptide, gastrin. Okay. Summary, same. Gastrin activate the parietal cells to release the HCl, but when there is a more acidic HCl in the duodenum, that decreases the gastrin secretion by negative feedback. Okay, as well as through the intestinal phase there is secretion of secretin by the acidic chyme in duodenum. GIP and VIP, this GIP and VIP also inhibit the HCl secretion. Secretin act on stimulate the pancreatic secretion, or secretin also augment the action of cholecystokinin to augment the pancreatic secretion. Cholecystokinin augment the pancreatic secretion rich in enzyme. Secretin augment the pancreatic secretion rich in bicarbonate. Okay, and secretin also inhibit the secretion of the gastrin acid. Cholecystokinin augment the contraction of gallbladder for release of the bile, which is alkaline in nature. Okay, and secretin also act on liver to contraction of liver for releasing of the bile. Okay, everything is clear about this diagram. This is the summary of these three important hormones: gastrin family, secretin family, and other hormones. So what is the classification of hormone? Gastrin family, secretin family, and other hormones. Now this is the summary chart for hormones. Gastrin localization, everyone know gastric antrum, duodenum. Stimulate the gastric acid secretion, and intrinsic factors stimulate the secretion of pepsinogen from chip cells, promote the gastric and intestinal motility. Trophic action, that is called trophic action, mucosal growth. Cholecystokinin, name suggests what is the meaning of cholecystokinin? Movement of bile sac. Kinin means move, cysto means sac, chole means bile. So stimulate the gallbladder contraction, stimulate the release of pancreatic enzyme. Okay, it relaxes the sphincter of Oddi for release of bile and enzymes, role in inducing satiety. It is localized in duodenum, jejunum. Secretin duodenum and jejunum, that is S cells, stimulate the secretion of bicarbonate from pancreas, inhibit the gastric and gastric acid secretion, vasointestinal peptide by the enteric nerve stimulation, by the enteric nerve, and increases, name itself suggests vasodilation. So relaxes the smooth muscle, by nitric acid of the gut, increases the water electrolyte secretion from pancreas and gut. Gastric inhibitory peptide, duodenum, jejunum, name suggests inhibitory means causes the inhibition of stimulation. There are two roles. One is the inhibition of the gastric motility as well as the inhibition of the gastric acid secretion, and one more role is the stimulate the insulin release. So GIP is GIP1, GIP2. Motilin throughout the gut increases the small bowel motility, name itself motilin, so it causes the increased bowel motility. What is MMP? What is MMP? It is already discussed in previous slide. Hope nobody is sleeping. What is MMC? If you are not sleeping, tell me the full form of MMC. Nobody is answering. Migrating motor complex. Very good. Ayushi, Sakshi. Okay. Migrating motor complex or migrating myoelectric complex. So increases the small bowel motility, MMC, during fasting and gastric emptying. Somatostatin, stomach. Okay. Somatostatin, stomach, small intestine and pancreas. What is the role of somatostatin? It is secreted from the D cell, inhibition of the secretion action of many hormones including all of the. Somatostatin, stat means रोक देगा उसको, स्टैट कर देगा या इनिबिट कर देगा, ठीक है। ओके, गैस्ट्रीन हार्मोन, it is again summary of the previous hormones. Here histamine, serotonin is added. Histamine, from where histamine is secreted? Histamine is secreted from the enterochromaffin like cells. It is present in the stomach and mucosa. Presence of food in the stomach, target organ stomach, stimulate the parietal cells to release the HCl. Okay, so histamine stimulate the parietal cells to release the HCl. Serotonin by the enterochromaffin cells, which is present stomach mucosa, which contracts the smooth stomach muscles. It is target organ is stomach. So histamine and serotonin target organ is stomach. Ghrelin target organ is hypothalamus. So regulates the food intake primarily by stimulating hunger and satiety. Okay. So ghrelin hormone targeted the hypothalamus for stimulating the hunger and satiety. So which hormone is responsible for hunger and satiety? Ghrelin hormone. Its production stimulation is fasting state, levels increases just prior to meals. Okay, so ghrelin hormone increases just prior to milk. मतलब जब आपको भूख लगती है तो ghrelin hormone is increases and target organ is hypothalamus. What is the role of this gastrin hormone in large intestine? Triggers the mass movements. Gastric hormone or ileocecal wall relaxes the walls, and in small intestine promotes the intestinal muscle contraction, and in stomach increases the secretion. Okay, somatostatin, mucosa of stomach. Hope everything is clear. Now coming to next slide, that is applied. This is Zollinger-Ellison syndrome, that is already discussed. There is a more amount of the HCl secretion, so this causes the ulcer. VIP Werner syndrome, Werner-Morrison syndrome, that is also called lipoma. In this syndrome there is increased VIP, causes the profound and chronic WDHA syndrome or pancreatic cholera syndrome. What is this? That WDHA, watery diarrhea and resultant dehydration. H means hypokalemia, A means achlorhydria and acidosis. So increased VIP causes the profound and chronic WDHA syndrome. Vasodilation, flushing and hypotension, hypercalcemia and hyperglycemia. Carcinoid tumor, that is also the epidoma neuroendocrine tumor. Carcinoid tumor originate from the diffuse neuroendocrine system, especially the enterochromaffin cells that is present in the submucosa of the small intestine. Neuroendocrine tumor or neoplasm that arises from the cells of endocrine and nervous system. They most commonly occur in intestine, where they are often called the carcinoid tumor, but they are also found in pancreas, lung and rest of the body. What is the reason of death of Irfan Khan? I am unable to see the message of the students. ओके। कैंसर, विच कैंसर? Soumyajit Garo, you are saying cancer is the reason of death of Irfan Khan. What is the neuroendocrine cancer? Shraddha. That is also called the carcinoid tumor. Now coming to the question answer round, but I am unable to see the slides right now. Slides. Okay, tell me the classification of hormone. Can you see the slides? Students, are you able to see the slides? Tell me classification of hormones. नहीं, वो थोड़ा सा बचा है, वो हो नहीं रहा है। बुलाओ ना, 2-3 स्लाइड बचा है। हो गया ना किस क्वेश्चन? यहाँ पे चार्जर है क्या भैया? मेरा फ़ोन बंद हो गया है। Can you hear my voice, students?
मैडम बुला रहे हैं।
Muskan Jain is saying neurocrine, endocrine, apocrine. Classification of the hormone. वो मेरा फ़ोन बंद हो गया ना, तो मेरे को चैट देखना था।
अच्छा।
तो चैट देखने के लिए गई तो स्लाइड ही नहीं दिख रहा था, पूरा स्लाइड गायब हो गया। तो मैं फ़ोन से उनसे क्वेश्चन पूछ रही थी तो आंसर देते थे, तो चैट में फ़ोन
हाँ,
में दिख
फ़ोन से अच्छा होता है चैटिंग।
नहीं, लेकिन अभी फ़ोन बंद हो गया। मेरे को मेरा स्लाइड तो कंप्लीट हो गया, लेकिन मेरा क्वेश्चन आंसर बचा है। थोड़ा सा लगा दो उसको,
अच्छा।
4-5। उठो क्या?
हम्म।
इधर स्लाइड में स्लाइड ऑन कर देना और इधर साइड चैट।
कुछ क्लास में
बराबर मेरा क्वेश्चन आंसर चालू है तब भी बनवा रखा हूँ।
जी 61 से क्वेश्चन है क्या यहाँ से?
हाँ, यहाँ से क्या 62 से है।
ओके।
अटेंडेंस नहीं लिखा है यहाँ पर मेरे क्लास का। आप लोग भर देंगे करके मैं भरी नहीं। मेरी ही क्लास का खाली है सब।
अच्छा।
सर के क्लास का भी खाली है, क्योंकि इसमें समझता नहीं है ना कितने आए हैं टोटल।
वो अटेंडेंस तो ऐसा नीचे लेते हैं, मैं बोल दिया रहता हूँ।
इसमें भी भरवा देना,
ठीक है।
नहीं तो मैं भर दूँ कुछ भी।
नहीं नहीं, भर देंगे।
ये 130
130 है,
131
31 है। चलो भाग दो इतनी देर में।
तो अरे वैसे भी क्लास बोर हो गया है ना, टाइम भी बहुत हो गया। एक सेकंड बस, ये थोड़ा सा हैंगिंग हो रहा है।
पीछे वाले भी भर देना, खाली है मेरे वाले सारे। देखो
अच्छा।
ये सर यहाँ पर बन रही है, खाली है, ये भी खाली है, ये भी खाली है, ये भी खाली है, सर पर है।
कितनी भरा पूरा?
सर का भर दो। नहीं हो रहा है क्या?
रुक जा रहा है थोड़ा।
थोड़ा थोड़ा भी दिखेगा तो भी चलेगा। मेरे क्वेश्चन दिख जाए बस। वो है ना MCQ से।
वही डाल रहा था,
नहीं हो रहा?
थोड़ा सा टाइम लग रहा है।
सब लोग अपने मन से लिख देते कि 140 40।
हाँ, देख के ना वो डाल देते मान के। बताते तो बता देते, नहीं बताए ना।
अब इतना में हो जाएगा ना, इतना में तो दिख रहा है। ये वाला क्या है? ये हटता नहीं है।
ये पूरा उसका सॉफ्टवेयर का स्लाइड है ना वो।
आपके में चालू है क्या? चालू करके दे दो आपके मोबाइल में, उसी से कर लेते 5-10 मिनट में।
FCC
नहीं तो मेरा फ़ोन बंद हो गया चार्जिंग करके।
एक्चुअली कॉल वगैरह आ जाता है इसलिए
10% था।
चार्जर भी नहीं है ना, आपको दे देंगे तो चल कोई नहीं है, स्टार्ट हो जाएगा। FCC इंस्टॉल
इसको बड़ा कर सकते हैं यहाँ पर, इतना बड़ा
इसको ये नहीं
होता है ना, होता है। इसको इधर फैलाओगे ना ये वाले को, तो ये इतना बड़ा हो जाएगा ना, तो भी दिख जाएगा बच्चे को।
चाहिए स्लाइड को इतना ब्रेक हो रहा है बार बार।
चलो आप चैट वाले ही ऑन कर दो, बाद में कुछ वो थोड़ा सा एक बिना slide के। Are you able to hear my voice? Are you ready for question answer round? Students, please reply fast. लगता है सब भाग गए, कोई रिप्लाई नहीं कर रहा है। क्वेश्चन आंसर से भाग गए सब लोग। Classification of hormones. Who is telling the answer? Okay, thank you. I will ask question in the next class because the app is not properly functioning. Be prepared for questions in next class. I will ask the same question in next class before starting the new topic. Okay. Thank you.